Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be working on the project number 9 in the series of before and after, redesigning old and broken jewelry. And this video will be slightly similar to the previous project number 8 because I'll be working with the same items, similar items, not the same as in the previous project, but as you can see I have 4 similar bracelets and I have 4 similar necklaces. And in this video I'll be doing slightly different things as well, which you're gonna see in a couple minutes. So let me show you quickly what I have. Here is a belt. It has broken buckle here, but the reason I'm keeping it because I'm really in love with this plates. I could make tons of bracelet with this, and I'm gonna just use a couple of them in this project. The rest I'm gonna keep in my leftovers box to use up in upcoming videos. Here actually this is a pair of earrings. This is my first ever pair of earrings I made, and you know what, I don't really like them, so I'm just gonna take them apart and keep the beads, and let's see what I can do. I'm just gonna add it up in different projects. 4 identical bracelets, all broken. I really don't like it. I'm using all of them, 4 of them, because I'm just gonna keep some parts of it. The beads on it, they're all plastic, like really cheap looking plastic. See, they're not even clear crystal that you can tell. They're just like, I don't like it, but it has a lot of findings in it, so I'm just gonna keep all these connectors and caps, and it has even this metal beads on it. So I'm just gonna keep them all and keep these clasps. So it means I'll have to do some multi-layer necklaces and bracelets with it. Then I have identical 4 necklaces as well, all broken. They are just 4 different types of chains made with beads connected together into one necklace. I will try to use up 4 in this project. As you can see, I have 4 broken necklaces. Then I have some pendant here. Then I have like a big bead here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. And then some loose beads that came from the bottom of the box. Then of course I have my leftovers box with the leftovers from previous projects, which I'm gonna try to combine with this one. And the new thing I'm doing in this one, see these necklaces? This whole bag is full of them. They're all broken. It's like a kg of broken necklaces. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it. I don't want to end up doing, you know, next 10 videos using only this chain. So what I'm gonna do with it is I'm just gonna try use up 4 in this video. The rest I'm gonna take apart, make one long chain and put it on a reel. It has 4 different chains on it. See this like 2 green ones, different shapes, and 2 amber tone ones, different shapes. So it means I will have to make 4 different reels using these chains. They are very useful in coming projects because you can, you know, when you need just a chain for a big pendant, or you want to make a multi-layer bracelet, or whatever you want to do, you can just take some chain and use it up. So all this stuff, I don't want to spend too many projects on it, so in this project I'm just gonna take them apart, remove the clasps and stuff that I'm gonna use in coming projects, and make 4 different reels of 4 different chains. You're gonna see what I mean in a couple minutes when I will show you the end results. So that's all I have. Seems a lot of things, but I think I'll be throwing a lot of items when I take this apart, and I'll see you in a second. And here we are, it's all done. I didn't have any reels at home, so I actually made them as well. I just took apart Amazon delivery box and just glued them together into a shape of reel. So here I have 4 different types of them now. Here 1, here is 2, and here is 3, and then here is this one. So, you know, you just have a whole chain. Just take the length you need and then use them. And how you use them, I want to show you here. I'm gonna start with the simplest chain you can make with them. Remember in the last project I made one of the bar necklaces? I had one of them left, so here I made one. All I did, you just can have any pendant you want, just take the length of chain you need from any you have, and then just add a lobster clasp. And extension chain is, you don't have to add it, I just like to have extra length I could work with. So here you have it, a very cute, petite, simple chain necklace. Another one you can make, let me show you. I made a whole set here. So remember this belt? I took apart, took the separate plates, made a bracelet here. I used only one tone here, like that green one. I really like it. And here you have a nice bracelet. Again, I just used the 3 layers of it, just add a clasp, and that's it. You can add anything in between. You don't even have to add anything. You can just have 3 layers of beaded chain, and then you have a cute bracelet. So this one, I made a whole set of this. So bracelet. Here I'm gonna show you the necklace. It's a bit long. Okay. Here it is. I used up 4 plates here. 3 layers of this green chain everywhere. I made a tassel here as well, like a pendant. So, a cute long necklace. That's another use for beaded chain. And then of course I had to make a pair of matching earrings here. Here they are. I couldn't use one of the plates here, unfortunately, because those plates are very heavy and you know it will be hurting your ears after 5 minutes. So I just used up some of the chain here. Very simple, but very cute. So I have a whole set here of bracelet, necklace and earrings. Another earrings I made, also tassel. This cute tassel earrings. Once I took apart the bracelets and necklaces that were in the beginning of this project, I didn't actually have enough beads to work with, because the bracelets I took apart, it had a lot of nice findings in them. I had a lot of spacers and these bead caps left, but not actually beads, because the beads we used were actually really cheap plastic beads, and I just threw them away. So I just kept the spacers, and I took the opportunity to use up some stuff from my leftovers box, and I had this lovely red and black beads. These earrings took a bit longer because I had to, you know, make every single strand here and then I make a knot attaching. I made 10 strands in each one. Each tassel has 10 strands of beads. And then added this bead caps that were from bracelets, and those bracelets, from all those beads that there were in those bracelets, I just kept these 2. They are glass compared to the other ones, so I used them up here. They were just like, they were just about made for these earrings, and I'm really happy with them. So that's another pair of earrings. They don't have anything to do with this beaded chains. I was just trying to use up some of the beads I have in my leftovers box, because my leftovers box is growing. Another pair of earrings I made. If you've been following my progress, you know that I've been trying to make these earrings for a long time, but I didn't have bead caps. So in this project I have a lot of them now, because all those chains had bead caps at near the clasp. So I have a lot of them now, and I used up 4 here, and I'm actually very happy with the result. I didn't think it would be so cute, but I'm in love. And I used some wire wrap here because I didn't have big enough jump ring to set this mother of pearl beads, and even then it wouldn't look cute with huge jump rings. So I just used a piece of copper wire and attached to these beads. Really cute. So that's 3 earrings. Another bracelet I made, not with the beaded chain, is this. I had 3 of these beads left in my leftovers box, 3 of these, and all these seed beads. So I actually used them up all. I don't have any type of this left in my leftovers box, which makes me happy. It's a bit lighter now. And just added a normal clasp, actually from these necklaces. And here I have a very cute, you know, I really like these warm tones, and this tiger eye beads really shine in the sun. And it's really useful for everyday use, you know. You can just wear it with a pair of jeans and your hands look elegant. That's a bracelet here. Another necklace I made with those chains is here. this necklace is actually the first one I made because I didn't really have to do anything here. All 4 necklaces I took apart for this project. They were actually meant to be like this. They were just 4 layers of chain. I took apart this one because I used them up all here. So I left 3 here and just added this pendant that was just lying there separately. And it just took me a minute, really, just a minute. Just fix these chains, attach them where they were broken, add this pendant, and voila, I have a cute necklace. That's another use for beaded chain. Just make a layered necklace and add any pendant you have. You don't even have to add a pendant if you don't have any. Another necklace I made is this one. I think this one is actually my favorite. Just a second. Here it is. I used 3 layers again here. I didn't use any of those because I used them up all here. If you remember in the beginning of the video, I said that I would try to use up 4 of them. So I didn't take any from of those reels. So these are all from those 4 necklaces. I added this here. If you remember in the previous projects, I made a pair of earrings from them. I made this tassel myself, which makes me really happy because I had these odd beads left in my leftovers box. So I just used them up here, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. And then I made a tassel here from the same chain. I just had to, I had to set this last beads on separate head pin. So that was a bit of work. And that's it. I have really cute necklace now. It's very vintage. It has this very vintage look to it. So that's another idea for you if you have beaded chain at home. And then the last one, I had this only one disc of mother of pearl left. In one of the previous projects I used them up for earrings, pair of earrings, then this was the only one left. And I just added 2 different types of beaded chain. And I have a cute bracelet. Very simple. I just have this center point. I always like having center point in my bracelets. And just used up some of the lobster clasp left from those necklaces. And that's all I made. And I think I gave you some decent ideas. You could, you could use up some of the beaded chain you have home. And it's very simple. Very, very simple. It's much more simpler than making, this whole thing, because here I have to use the separate wire and then set these things in the pattern I want, and then I have to use crimp beads, and then I use some culottes. These are actually the culottes I took apart as well from the previous project. So everything here is leftovers. I didn't add anything from outside of this project. So this is it, guys. Here I have my leftovers. I had a lot of bead caps left from all those chains. These spacers from the bracelets, these spacers from the bracelet, these spacers from the bracelet. As you can see, there were a lot of spacers in those bracelets, but not the beads I could use. There were just 2 I kept here. And then there were some seed beads I kept from the bracelets. Not enough to make anything, but I could just add to the seed beads I have already in my leftovers box. I didn't know what to do with it, so I'm keeping it. This one is a bit awkward to use by itself because, this hole here is on the side, on the center point. So when I set it on something, it looks like this. So I don't know, it's just a bit weird bead, but I'm keeping it anyway. I had some of the chain left. I'm just gonna take them apart and set them on those spools. I have this bead left, these beads from the earring I took apart, pair of earrings I took apart. I didn't know what to do with it, keeping it, and some plates left from that belt. So I just have only one of these oval ones, and then a lot of this. No, actually I have 3 of them, and then a lot of this. So you can see that they're very useful. Use your imagination, and you come up with nice, decent ideas to use anything you have. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you like the video. Leave your comments if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer. And make sure you subscribe to see my next project, which I'll be starting to work on now. See you guys!